Ramadan is a highly anticipated month for Muslims around the world, including those living far from home. Experiencing Ramadan in a foreign country creates lasting memories. This is true for one Indonesian diaspora, Muhammad Arif Junaidi, who is currently observing the fast in Turkey. Hello, Arif. How are you today?
Hello, sir. Actually, I'm fine, sir.
All right. Okay, so can you describe your overall experience of fasting in Turkey?
Okay, first of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Arif. I came from Indonesia, especially Lampung. And for my overall experience in Turkey, because this is my first experience, I think there are some similarities and also there are some difference. It's due to the culture and also the social factor like that.
Hmm. Okay, so what is the different?
And also because this is my first experience fasting in Turkey, when Ramadan arrived, to be honest, I immediately felt the difference compared to my hometown, especially Lampung. In Indonesia, the atmosphere of Ramadan is always lively with the long Hawaiian Maghrib call to prayer, the sound of children waiting for the time to break their fast, and mosque full of prayer. But in Turkey, the atmosphere is calmer, although it still feels sacred.
Okay, so that's the different. How about the similarities between Indonesia and Turkey during Ramadan?
Because Turkey is part of the Muslim majority country, there are some similarities like the iftar, how the Turkish people doing their Tarawih prayer, and also about the food maybe because in Turkey there are many public, very public place for giving the meals for the stranger like this.
Ah, I see. So, um, what do you think is the biggest challenge for you to do fasting in Turkey?
For the first, actually, I have 2 points on the food maybe because the split, what's the split food of Turkey is the breads that make me so difficult. So I have to cook Indonesian food for sahur and also for the break like that. So about the different challenge and also about the duration actually because this is my first experience and now still in winter the duration is still short but maybe next year after 2 or 3 years the duration is will be longer than Indonesia. It's take about maybe 16 or 17 hours, not like Indonesia just 12 hours like that.
Okay, so this is going to be a practice for you for next year, Ramadan then. Okay. So can you tell us anything else that is special in Ramadan in Turkey? For example, is there any special traditions there that maybe you can share with us?
Oh, see, in Turkey, uh, especially maybe in the big city like Istanbul, Ankara, even in the small city like Kütahya, there are many street food and also the free public which they give the food for the stranger like me as international student we can become a volunteer also for giving the food to the other people like that. So and also in Turkey we can mm, see many people do their best in Ramadan like that.
Hmm. So you said they're giving out food. So what kind of food that is your, most favorite to have during Ramadan iftar break?
Actually, I like doner. Doner, what we say in doner is like kebab. In Indonesian, we say it's kebab. So about the drink, I like better is ayran. Ayran is the what the Turkish drinks with usually use after gets the eating.
Okay, that's for food. How about, the takjil, the like kind of like a dessert or a like early food that we can have when we break our fast? Do they have that also in Turkey? Can you share that story as well?
What's but unfortunately, it's maybe different from Indonesia. We can get maybe the breads and also some foods like what we say is chorba. Chorba is we can say Indonesia is soup chorba, and also we can get the chorba, and also sometimes we get the rice else, and also what we can say ayran, just like that.
Okay. So once again, thank you very much for sharing with us about your experience in Turkey during this Ramadan month. Well, happy Ramadan again to you.